Hello everyone, welcome to the video on linear relations. This video will serve as an introductory video for the unit on relations. The next few videos will mostly be list and list of vocabularies, so hang in tight and put on your seatbelts. First, what is a relation? Think of any two things that are related to each other. What does it mean to be related anyways? The definition says that it's an association between two quantities. The way that I like to describe a relation is that two things affect each other. If there is no connection or effect between the two things, they're not related, thus they're not relations. Relations can be presented in multiple ways, such as words, a table of values, order pairs, or graphs. For example, a sun and the earth. They're related. They're related. They affect each other. Right? The sun gives us the energy. However, the sun and probably another galaxy has probably no relationship. They're too far away to affect each other. Then what is a linear relation? This is a special type of relation that looks like a line when we graph it. So when I show you linear relations, when I show you a graph, it looks like a line. Using equations, the linear relation happens when the power of the variables are either 1 or 0. For example, for this linear relations, this probably has an equation something like x plus 1, y equals x plus 1. And for this, the power is 1. That's why it's a linear relations. In terms of table of values, the increment on the independent variables and the dependent variables should be constant. For example, if I make the table of values for this, it's 0, y is probably 1, and then x is 1, y is 2, x is 2, y is 3. So we can see that the increment is plus 1s on x's, and on y as well. The increment is constant, it doesn't change. So from here, we can branch off to the topic of constant rate of change, but we will get to that later. The nonlinear relations are simply any relations that are not linear. For example, the relation like that is a nonlinear, it's not a straight line. These are more interesting and mind-bending, so let's push it aside for now. So now we know what relations are, then what kind of relations can we think of? Let's keep our topic to things that we can quantify, just for the sake of mathematics. For example, the weight of water can be related to the radius of explosion in the water balloon. Explosion of water balloon. Another example could be the relation between the number of youth soccer players and the number of professional soccer players. They're both related. They affect each other. The former is an example of a continuous data, as the graph can be connected continuously. Why? Because there's no problem with saying, for example, 2.4 kilograms of water or 0.6 kilograms of water. However, the latter is an example of the discrete data, as the graph cannot be connected continuously because there cannot be 2.4 professional players. So the former is an example of a continuous data. The latter is the discrete data. We will talk about our variables and we'll finish our videos. The independent variable is a variable for which values are selected. Anything that you select or change or manage is an independent variable. Think of number of fingers. that you're using to touch the screen or number of clicks you press on your mouse. It is your choice. The dependent variable is a variable whose values depend on those of the independent variable. Think of the actions being taken by the device you're watching this video on. Depending on your input, the device could go to the home screen, take a screenshot, or pause the video. These only happen because you input your action. I like to refer to independent variables as inputs and the dependent variables as outputs as well. I hope you enjoyed this video and try some questions in the section to really master the skills that we have learned. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Best wishes.